Hello everybody, Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. Sorry I'm late getting on the channel today. I've had 3 different personal services we've done today. It's amazing. It really is. It's so much fun. It's great too. It's nice to do the videos. It's fun to do the videos, and it's fun to see the reactions and know that you're helping people. But I tell you what, it's something different when you're actually working with people one-on-one. It's been a while since I did that, and even when I was a preacher, I didn't really like to do it. I'd rather just preach and run, but this is really cool. It's really amazing, and it's fun to work with people. And we got another one coming up here a little bit later, but I wanted to make this video because I talked with a delightful young lady this morning. Didn't really talk to her, talked on email. We're going to talk coming up next week, but talked with her about she's a musician, tremendous talent, and turned down some opportunities, and here I am doing what I'm doing. And this song came to mind there, the John Lennon song, Watching the Wheels Go Round and Round, and I wanted to do a reaction video to it because there's a lot of people that are saying, oh Jeff, I hear it, I'm doing what I'm convicted, I got to come out, but man, I mean, people are talking to me, people are saying to me, people are asking me, and what do I do, what do I do? Well, you just got to come to a place where you're comfortable with yourself. And if you're not comfortable with yourself, then don't come to this place. And I don't say that facetiously, I mean it. You've got to be comfortable with what you're doing, or you shouldn't be doing something you're not comfortable with. But let me just react to this video, and let me say how it speaks to me, and maybe it will help some of you as well with some of the struggles coming out of big-time religion and into big-time personal freedom. So let's roll this.
People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing.
An hour doesn't go by, literally, an hour does not go by of every day, of any day, where I don't get an email or a message that says, are you crazy? You are crazy doing what you're doing. I know that my ex-friends think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing. I know that my family thinks I'm crazy, most of them, for doing what I'm doing. My mom, my dad, I know they think I'm crazy. People that I used to work with think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing. People on Facebook think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing. People on YouTube think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing. Even crazy people think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing. People think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing. And people are going to think you're crazy for doing what you're doing if you leave big-time Christianity, if you leave the love and light New Age realm and venture out into real deep, true, hardcore, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, be a big girl, be a big boy, spirituality, big dog off the porch running in the high grass, boom! People think you're crazy doing what you're doing.
Well, they give me all kinds of warnings to save me from ruin.
Not a half a day goes by that I don't get a message from some wonderful Christian person, and I'll assume the best and say that they really do have the status of my eternal soul in mind when they say, if you don't stop doing this, you're going straight to hell. I'm just trying to help you out, brother. I'm just trying to let you know that what you're saying is blasphemy and you're going straight to hell. I just want to let you know that you're straying from the way. I'm just trying to save you from ruin. I get all kinds of advice designed to save me from ruin. People think I'm crazy doing what I'm doing. They give me all kinds of advice to save me from ruin, and they're going to do the same thing for you. And some of them are going to be very well-meaning. Some of them aren't. but some of them are going to be very well-meaning. And you got to know when you're knower.
When I say that I'm okay, well, they look at me kind of strange.
When I say that I'm okay, they look at me kind of strange. When I say that I'm okay walking away from a six-figure plus job doing what I'm doing, when I say that I'm okay having left working for a Fortune 20 company, being a big dog, they look at me kind of strange. When I say that I'm okay having divested from a big, beautiful house and a Land Rover and all that and into a small mobile home and a small RV as well, that's for the road, and a PT Cruiser. It's not a Land Rover, and the PT Cruiser somebody gave me. People look at me like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm happier than I've ever been. Because I'm living my great basic purpose, and those things sometimes go hand in hand. Oh, I just can't do it, Jeff. I got too much. That's because you got 2 BMWs, a 6-bedroom house payment, 2 boats, 3 jet skis. You know what I'm talking about.
Surely you're not happy now, you no longer play the game.
Surely I'm not happy now. I no longer play the game. I'm not the big-time evangelist anymore. I'm not the big-time sales guy anymore. I'm just a small-time guy living in a mobile home in Clearwater, Florida, that spends all his time making videos. Don't you know you're never going to meet a woman? Like I said, I finally found the one, and I'm him. And that's okay. That's okay. People say I'm crazy doing what I'm doing. They give me all kinds of advice designed to save me from ruin. When I say that I'm okay, they look at me kind of strange. How can you be happy? You're no longer in the game. They're going to say the same thing to you. And you got to know in your knower that you know what you know. Or you'll be distracted. Somebody asked me, well, Jeff, how do you make it work? How do I... You just do it. And you do it consistently enough for long enough, and at some point, it turns around.
People say I'm lazy, dreaming my life away.
People say I'm lazy, dreaming my life away. You just don't want to work a real job anymore. That's why you quit. You're just a dreamer. They're right. I am a dreamer. Can't you just get a job with a 401k and a retirement and just, save up a bunch of money and have a this and have a that? Yeah, I had it. But I wasn't happy because it wasn't my great basic purpose. This is my great basic purpose. This is my great basic purpose. This is what I was born to do. This is what I was put here to do. I was put here to irritate you. And maybe to encourage some others of you.
Well, they give me all kinds of advice designed to enlighten me.
Well, Jeff, don't you realize that you're just feeling bad because your wife left you in 1999 and this is 2017 and you're still feeling bad and you feel bad against the church because everybody left you? Well, number one, that's not totally true. I got 2 good buddies that didn't leave me. And I wasn't that great of a husband anyway, so that wasn't all her fault. And that divorce ended up being the best thing that ever happened to me. So no, it's not that. You're not enlightening me. Oh, Jeff, you don't understand the scriptures. Look, Jeff, you don't understand the scriptures. You don't understand what the Bible really means. If there's one thing that I do understand in this life, it's the scriptures. If there's one thing that I do understand in this life, it's the Bible. Over 100,000 hours pouring through the Bible, through the scriptures. With all due respect, if there's one thing I do know, it is the scriptures. I may not know a lot else, but I do know the scriptures. So you're not going to tell me anything that I don't know about the scriptures. That's not quite true, because there's still plenty to learn. But don't send me messages. You clearly don't understand what the Bible says, and you clearly didn't even listen to the damn video. I'm just going to start delete. If you don't listen to the video, and I know you didn't listen to the video, boop, delete, bye-bye. How dare you comment on a video you didn't even listen to? What's the matter with you? Ah.
When I tell them that I'm doing fine, watching shadows on the wall.
That's a deep line, and not many people understand that. You have to understand Lennon, and I've had the privilege of talking to people that spent time with Lennon. John Lennon, not the other Lennon. People don't understand how I'm fine watching shadows on the wall. He's talking about meditation, folks. He's talking about meditating. He's talking about pondering. He's talking about focusing. He's talking about meditating and clearing his mind and just watching the wall, because you pick a point on a wall and you watch it and you just blank out your mind and you meditate, and then the universe begins to speak to you. It doesn't really speak. It gives you input in pure thought form. And I'm okay watching shadows on the wall because, boom, I know that's where I'm getting what I get. And you got to get to the place where you're okay watching shadows on the wall. You got to get to the place first of where you watch shadows on a wall. I keep telling you, meditate, meditate, meditate. Start with 5 seconds. Working with a lady today, she said, I'm up to 5 minutes. I'm like, woo, 5 minutes? You're almost a yogi. Because that's great. 5 minutes of meditation is fabulous. Congratulations to you. Seriously.
Don't you miss the big time, boy? You're no longer on the ball.
Nope. Don't miss the big time religion, not even a little bitty baby bit.
I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll.
I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round, and he probably was talking about a merry-go-round. I think he even says it later on, merry-go-round. And you're just watching the same painted horses go round and round and round and round and round, and nothing ever changes. This is kind of what I think about when I'm watching the wheel go round and round. I'm just sitting here watching the wheel go round and round. I'm doing my great basic purpose while I'm watching the rest of y'all do this. Yeah. I'm doing my great basic purpose. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm fulfilling what I'm here for. And this is what most of y'all are doing. Spinning the grist wheel to build somebody else's dream. Now, that's probably not what John was talking about, but that's what it speaks to me. And I used to be the hamster.
No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go.
No longer riding on the merry-go-round with his Chuck Taylors on. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. You know what, brother? You know what, sister? It doesn't matter how long you ride a merry-go-round. It ain't taking you nowhere. It's not taking you anywhere. It gives you the illusion of progress. It gives you the illusion of going somewhere. Oh, man, we're moving. We're making good time. Yee-haw! Woo! We're making good time. Giddy up. Hi-yo, silver, away. We're making good time. We're making good time. Really.
People asking questions, lost in confusion.
A half hour didn't go by where people ask me questions, lost in confusion. Man, I just don't know what you're saying. Man, I just don't know what you're doing. You do know what I'm saying. You do know what I'm doing. You're just lost in that cognitive dissonance because it's rocking your ever-loving mind, and you're like, your circuits are because you're like, what you're saying makes so much sense, but what I've been taught, it's against everything that I've been taught. And what am I going to do now because you've messed me up? So it's easier to say that I'm an antichrist and I'm going to hell than it is for you to actually change your thinking, because it's so much easier to fool somebody than it is to convince them that they've been fooled. But that don't mean I'm going to stop trying.
Well, I tell them there's no problem, only solutions.
Bam! And don't send me messages about John Lennon was a this and John Lennon was a that. This is not a reaction to John Lennon. This is a reaction to this song. There's no problems, only solutions. See, other people see problems, but people like you and me, we see solutions. And when we do identify problems, we also identify a solution. Some people, they say you can curse the darkness or you can light a candle. Well, you can curse the darkness or you can light a candle, or you can light a few candles and read and find a way out. So there really are no problems, only solutions. And it's the right-minded people that stop focusing on problems and start looking for solutions. Well, yeah, I know there's problems in the church, but there's problems everywhere. Well, guess what, Einstein? There's also solutions if you've got enough testicular fortitude. I said that the other day and somebody didn't like it, so I thought I'd say testicular fortitude again. If you got enough testicular fortitude, you can find solution to those problems, Skippy. Or you can just ignore them and go on. We're making good time. Woo-hoo! Oh, man, we are making good time. We are, oh, yeah, we're rolling now. Woo!
Well, they shake their heads and they look at me as if I've lost my mind.
You're doing it right now, aren't you? Oh. He's lost his mind. Well, they shake their heads and they look at me as if I've lost my mind. And you know what? I did lose my mind. I lost my religious mind. I lost my 21st century Western mind, and I got into my higher mind, my real mind, my divine mind. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my human mind. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my earthly mind. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my Western American mind. I'm out of my mind, and I'm into my holy mind, my higher mind.
I tell them there's no hurry. I'm just sitting here doing time.
We are just sitting here doing time. Man, I'm just holding on to get to the next thing, bro. I was going to say I got this figured out. I don't got this figured out, but I got it figured out what is kind of going on. I don't have it all figured out, but I understand the game now. You no longer play the game. I don't play the game. I understand the game. I'm not a pawn in the game anymore. I'm up here actually playing the game. I went from being a bench warmer. I went from being a pawn to being the one moving the kings. I know the game now. I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm not being played. Now I'm playing the game. And life is a game. When you figure it out, it's a game. And it's a fun game. And it's a game I'm winning. Life's a ride. See, that's the kind of ride you're on. I'm on a different kind of ride. I'm on a ride that's not just, yeah, we're making a good time, yeehaw, around and around and around. No, I'm not on that ride anymore. I'm on a different ride. Life's a game that I'm winning.
I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll.
And you know, bad Jeff. Because I do get some satisfaction of watching this. I do love to watch it roll and remember, that used to be me, but that ain't me no more. And I shouldn't be in that place. I should feel bad. I should feel really bad when I watch this, but instead it makes me want to laugh. Because, man, I'm free. But I do feel bad for you because you're still there. And I do love to watch it roll because I know, man, I made it. I'm not on a painted pony anymore. I'm not sitting on the porch anymore. I'm a big dog running in high grass. I'm on a real hoss. And we're blazing down the trail. Yeah, we're taking a lot of arrows because the pioneers take all the arrows, but you ain't much of a cowboy if you don't have a few arrows shot at you. Whoops. Oh, I guess I should give credit to this. This is Fast Robo Hamster on Wheel from Hamster Fan 13. Fast Robo Hamster on Wheel from Hamster Fan 13. And this is John Lennon watching the wheels from Mac 307 9B. And I'm reacting to this video.
No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go.
Sorry, I actually hit the wrong button there, but let's go ahead and finish this up.
To let it go. I just had to let it go.
You know, sometimes, folks, it's hard to let go, man. It took me a long time to let go because I didn't have the integrity to let go when I should have let go. But you feel so much better when you let go. Just let go and do what you know you're supposed to do. Just let go and go where you know you're supposed to go. Just let go and be what you know you're supposed to be. Just let go. I'm Jeffrey Darty, the Christian whistleblower.